Hello everybody, Spartan G Gaming here. I'm super mega happy you can join me for this next World War II video, where today we're going to have some gameplay with another brand new Blitzkrieg event weapon. So the weapon we're going to play with today is the ITRA Burst rifle. Now this is a 4-round burst semi-automatic rifle that offers accuracy and moderate damage over long ranges. So if you want to get your hands on this weapon yourself, you could potentially get it in a supply drop, but you might be waiting around a while before you get it in a supply drop. So why not head over to Quartermaster? You can click into collections, where you can actually pick up an epic variation of the ITRA Burst known as the Lightning Strike. So that's what I did. On your journey to unlocking that epic variation, you will unlock in the collections all the other items in the Blitzkrieg event as well for this actually collection. Now it's going to cost you 25,000 armory credits. So if you have them, unlock it this way and you will not be disappointed, guys. This is an amazing weapon to use. Just to show you how amazing this weapon is, I'm going to show you some gameplay now. We're going to come into standard core mode to start with, then we're going to play some gameplay later on in hardcore. We're playing team deathmatch on the Ardennes map. I'm not going to play with this ITRA Burst with any attachments on at all. All I'm going to have is a makeshift division that I've selected and a makeshift basic training perk. What I mean by this is that I haven't had a lot of time to experiment with the best setup for the weapon. But just while having this gameplay with no attachments on, having the infantry division set up, and I do like to use infantry division anyway when using semi-automatic rifles because it does help me to move a little bit faster while aimed in at the enemy. And that seems to help with semi-automatic rifles. So you might want to give that a go yourself and see if it helps you. But I've just got a makeshift basic training perk set up, which is why I went with Flanker. I'm kind of in this gameplay in the process of experimenting with different basic training perks and that kind of thing. So this wasn't the best setup with the division or the basic training perk that I could have had because I'm still in the process of experimenting. But just to prove how good this weapon is, with just that division on and with that basic training perk, which probably isn't the best one to have, there are better ones out there, I know. This weapon is actually good as a standard weapon. The ITRA Burst is really, to be honest, all about the ITRA Burst alone. So I'm thinking myself, yeah, there's probably other better divisions, there's probably worse, there's probably other better basic training perks, there's probably worse. But all I'm saying is, with whatever I've got set up here, which wasn't the best I could have, I know that for a fact, the weapon is still very good. Now, the damage is good. It usually takes you with this weapon 2 quick trigger pulls to kill an enemy. Sometimes more, depending on what game players you're up against. Sometimes the connection's a little bit bad. On this occasion, you can see me getting 3 trigger pulls there. But normally, on average, it should be about 2 quick trigger pulls, and that should kill the enemy. Now, with the ITRA Burst, we have 32 bullets in the first clip. So, being this is a 4-round burst rifle, 8 trigger pulls is all you're going to have. So you've got to make those 32 bullets in those 8 trigger pulls count. And normally, again, with the ITRA Burst, it is an accurate damaging weapon. You'll probably get the kills very easily. Now I'm showing you just a random game here of this setup that I had up, but I'm still going to come out of this game positive at the end because it is an absolutely amazing weapon. This is probably my #1 assault rifle at the moment. I do like semi-automatic assault rifles, but this has got to be the best one by far that I've used as a standard weapon without any attachments on at all. But I'm going to keep working this weapon. I'm actually going to try and find some good attachments for it. And to be honest, even thinking about it now, without any attachments on, I'm finding it probably doesn't really need too much attachments anyway because it's just good as standard. But if there was anything I can now think of while playing this gameplay, what it would be I'd have set up in the attachments, I'd probably go for something like the quick draw. Just to compete with other enemy players who maybe have quick draw on as well on their weapons, maybe with an SMG or maybe even a pistol sometimes that they have. So just to compete with them and stay on the same level as them with the quickness, probably quick draw would help. But again, as you're seeing in most of my gameplay here, you don't really need it. Also, probably reflex sight would be another one that I would choose. And because I've got the infantry division on, I am allowed to have actually 4 attachments. So again, it's up to you what you choose, but there's just a few of my little preferences, what I would have on this weapon if I was going to choose and select any attachments. I'd probably have something like extended mags on as well. something like that, because the 8 trigger pulls that you get with the 32 bullets in that first clip you may feel like it might not be enough, but I'm proving here that it is enough. You can actually, stay alive long with, the bullets that you have in your clip. So it's not an important thing, but I mean, if you've got 4 attachments, if you're going to go with the infantry division, that's just another attachment you could have to just help along the way. But I feel very comfortable with this weapon. It really felt like it never let me down. As long as that infantry division I had on, which when I was aimed in was helping me to move a bit faster, I did feel like near enough I was always confident in going to be able to get that kill on the enemy. I felt comfortable running with this weapon as well. It really does feel an all-round good weapon. Obviously you've seen as well, it is good at hip fire, it's good at close range, it's good at medium range, and it's also good at long range. So when you get your hands on this weapon yourself, keep experimenting with it, but you'll be so pleased to know that you can actually have a good game without any attachments on at all while building up the weapon levels. Normally with a weapon, when you first select it, you're trying to build up through the weapon levels. Sometimes it's not as good as you think it is and you die plenty of times. And then you're thinking, I cannot wait to get these attachments to make this a better weapon. I never felt like that at all in any way with the ITRA Burst. I can actually feel very comfortable going around this map on any game mode, in standard core mode, with this weapon with no attachments on. It really wouldn't bother me because I feel like it's a confident weapon to do that. It is really, for me, a spectacular weapon. So we're nearly coming to the end of the game here now. We're doing pretty well, as you see. As long as you stay in the positive with whatever new weapon you're using, that's what we all try and aim for. No one likes to be in the negative when using a new weapon, but it's a matter of just getting used to it. And trust me as well, it doesn't take long to get used to the ITRA Burst. Some players I know don't like the semi-automatic rifles, but I actually do like them. It does take a bit of time to get used to them, and with the ITRA Burst, it won't take you long, I'm certain, to get used to how you use it. It will kind of do the job for you. It is the daddy, I think personally, of assault rifles when it comes to especially semi-auto assault rifles. But you won't feel nervous or scared to go into the enemy spawning areas with this particular weapon as well. You can actually do that because you know when you've got an enemy in front of you, it's going to near enough do the job that you want it to do and kill that enemy nearly every time. It has got a quite fast fire rate as well. It's not like those 4 bursts of the bullets coming out of your rifle are going to be slow. They do come out reasonably quick, which is actually very good for this semi-automatic rifle. So we're getting killed quite a few times, but there's victory, guys. And we ended that game 15 for 12. But remember, we had no attachments on. We just had a random picked division and just a makeshift basic training perk on, so it wasn't the best setup I had, but we still came out victory, first on the podium with a 15 for 12 ratio. Now that is pretty good, especially for a weapon that has no attachments on at all and using it only for the first few times. So now what I'm going to do is take you into now showing you the ITRA Burst, but in hardcore mode. Now obviously hardcore mode, we're going to be able to get kills from the first initial bullets that spray out, hopefully, of our gun. So it's going to make it a bit easier. Whereas in standard core mode, I've already shown you on average, it should take you the damage, to get 2 quick trigger pulls on the enemy to kill them. It should only take us 1. Now I'm probably doing the wrong thing here. We're going into shipment 1944, but again, we've got no attachments on. I'm now experimenting with another division, so we're experimenting now with the Mountain Division. And we've also got the basic training perk on requisitions, just to help me unlock my score streaks. I'm not going to use them though, especially in hardcore, because if my score streaks I've got set up are actually just going to probably kill my teammates and they're not going to get chucked out of the game. But in this game of Shipment 1944, I'm actually going to show you now how great this weapon is getting kills on hardcore. You don't, again, have to have too much. Now, like I said to you, this requisitions that I've got on as a basic training perk, I'm not even going to use the score streaks when I unlock them. So you could replace that with something else that could improve the gun, but I feel like it doesn't need to be improved with a basic training perk. It really doesn't. It's good on its own as standard. We've already agreed that, and I've already said that throughout the first gameplay that I showed you. But we are going to whoop through the field here on our first game of 1944 shipment map. And you can see that we're going to probably die plenty of times as well. But it's the strength of the gun and the quickness of those 4 bursts that you're going to see come from here that's going to make you feel like you want to use this weapon. It is actually very awesome to play with. I love it. Normally on shipment 1944 you can get stuck into battle. You're going to probably die, you know, tens of times, and you feel like sometimes you just haven't got a weapon to actually cope with the gameplay itself. But with the ITRA burst, it feels like this actually is a weapon that suits the shipment 1944 map. Look at this, you're getting close range kills, you're getting hipfire kills very easily, the medium range kills, the long range kills, it's just one after each other. The burst of them bullets, look at that guys, that was a frenzy kill. We've got a merciless. We've got a merciless on the shipment 1944 map with the ITRA burst. A frenzy kill as well. How awesome was that? It just proves how good and spectacular this actual weapon is, which is why I like it. You're going to get double kills, you're going to get headshots with it. So again, if you're after your camos to unlock them easily, come into the shipment 1944 as a hardcore mode and you'll get the job done, I've got a feeling, in no time. This is a perfect game mode to come into. So carry on with it guys. The game will be over within a flash on shipment 1944, but while it is a very quick game, you can actually get some high kills with the ITRA burst on this particular game mode. The actual reloading, we haven't said much about this, but when you do come to reloading after the 32 bullets in that first clip, if you ever find yourself doing that, it is, I must admit, a slower reloading than most assault rifles that you possibly can get, but I wouldn't let that bother you because, like I said, I mean, you've got enough bullets in that first clip anyway to, I mean, I've got my carpet bombing run already open, look guys, but I'm not going to use it because it will just kick me out of the game if I did destroy my teammates, even though I would have obviously gone on to get more kills than what I've already getting already. But you can see we're already in charge of the game. We're going to hopefully win this. And again, I've proved with no attachments on, but as a standard weapon, this ITRA burst is spectacular. I'm actually going to come into this again after this. I'm going to show you again that this isn't just one game with, you know, a few enemy players that aren't very good. We got victory on top of the leaderboard again, first on the podium. We got a 26 for 12 ratio with a standard ITRA burst. Surely that must be enough now to prove that how good this weapon actually is. We got a frenzy kill, we got a merciless as well, we got a couple of bloodthirsties. Now we're going into it again to prove that it wasn't just a fluke. I'm going to try even better than that. We're going to keep the same setup, we're not going to have any attachments on again. So we got first on the podium in that one, we're going back into shipment 1944 again, and with the same setup as I said, and we'll try out now the ITRA burst again. And see if we can improve on the 26 for 12 that I got in that game. I was going to show off one of my emotes there. So here we go guys, let's go into KillConfirmed again. Let's try out again this ITRA burst with no attachments on. I'm going to keep Mountain Division on with the requisitions, even though I'm not going to use my score streaks, but just showing you that if this wasn't hardcore, and I did have my score streak, there's no ender kills I could probably have potentially got. So here we go again. Let's check out the weapon with that lovely ruby camo that I have got on this particular ITRA burst. It looks actually really nice, that ruby camo. I'm really happy with that. Okay, let's get stuck into battle again. Let's show you again how good this ITRA burst is with some more shipment 1944 messy carnage gameplay. Straight in there with a hip fire kill. Another kill straight away. Pick up the dog tags when we can. Alright, we're going to get shot like that on the shipment 1944. You know, easy like that. It happens. You never know where the enemy is spawning from. Sometimes they spawn right in front of you. But you've got to pick yourself up, keep yourself moving, get yourself into positions where you can get the shots on the enemy where they're spawning from. Sometimes you don't know where they are, sometimes you're just going to get killed randomly like that. But I'm going to try and get a bigger kill-death ratio on this game. I'm going to prove to you that the ITRA burst can just get better and better as you keep playing it and getting used to it. So we're trying to pick up as many tags as we possibly can as well. I want to try and win this for the team. I'm going to try and make sure that I make you understand that this ITRA burst is well worth spending your 25,000 armory credits on. We're just going to go prone here for a short while. We'll see if we can get the enemy. Look, we're just getting double kills. We are, you know, just getting those kills so easily, that's the best thing about it. And I'm not saying any other weapon won't do that, but the ITRA burst, it just seems so powerful when those 4, bullets come out as a semi-auto rifle, and it just feels very confident getting those kills, and it feels like you're getting them easy. That's the thing. Look at this, guys. We're just plowing through the enemy. Can we nick his care package? Not that I'm ever going to use it, whatever it is, but let's see if we can get a nice... Well, we got the carpet bombing run. Unfortunately, I'm not going to use it because I don't want to get kicked out of the game. So it's probably pointless. I was hoping for a flat guns or something there. That would have been nice. Could have used them if an enemy did have a score streak in the sky. But we did hijack the enemy's supply drop there. Look at the kill. Oh, sorry, I did kill a teammate there, but he did actually get in the way, so that was accidental. I don't usually like to do that. So now we've got to be careful that we don't accidentally shoot another teammate. If we did kill another 2 more, we would be kicked out of the game, which we don't want to happen. So we're getting shot from behind now by the shotgun. He just appeared out of nowhere, but again, that happens. Come on, ITRA burst. Show everyone how good you are. I don't even know what kills. I'm going to leave it till the end, guys. I'm going to leave the scoreboard until the end to see what we get. But I am definitely feeling like this is a better run than the last shipment 1944 that we had. Again, it still feels very comfortable, even having no attachments on or anything like that. The gun seems very comfortable and confident in getting those kills. Look at this. Hip fire kills, medium range kills, just instant kills straight away. We could have got another one there, but unfortunately we just got shot by a shotgun. But there's double kills, headshots, bloodthirsties going on here. Everything that you need to unlock those camos. So if you can get this yourself and you're looking to unlock your camos, I've already got my flat guns opened. But again, I'll use them if an enemy do have some score streaks coming into our game. But you can just pick them off. Look, there's another triple kill, guys. There's a 4th kill, but then we got shot by the enemy. But another bloodthirsty there. So you can see how easy it is. We got Fury kill as well. That's getting 4 rapid kills in succession. So there's everything, every possibility of every medal near enough coming out here for the ITRA burst. This is, as I said, how amazing this weapon is. And I'm so pleased to have unlocked this through the armory credits. Using the army credits, I should say, and getting this in collections, because it is a sensational weapon, and I'm not disappointed in spending all those armory credits on this particular weapon. Now, someone's trying to get away from me there. Teammate shot him though, just in time. I think the game is nearly over. We must be coming close to the end of the game, but again, we've got the paratroopers unlocked. I'm not certain though, because I've got the carpet bombing run I nicked off the enemy, which it is, because in hardcore it doesn't show you, but it doesn't matter, because we're not going to use it. We won the game 65-43. Let's see now. Oh, we got the kill cam as well to show off our lovely ITRA burst assault rifle. We actually got 5 kills, guys. That was actually a frenzy kill. A frenzy kill on the kill cam with the ITRA burst. How awesome is that? Now, what was the ratio at the end? Did I improve on the last game? Top of the leaderboard, guys, again, with the ITRA burst, 30 for 9. So that's definitely improvement on the 26 for 12 we got in the last game. There it is, guys. You know, hopefully I've showed off that ITRA burst in how good it is as a standard weapon. But by all means, put attachments on if you wanted to make this even more of a better weapon. But you don't need to have them on, as I've already proved. It is a spectacular weapon. I'm really happy with it. Now I'm going to get it to gold camo. Thank you for watching, guys. I really do hope you've enjoyed the video. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you soon.